Joining us right now, my lawyer, the dense spirit of justice. He can be your lawyer, too, Jim McCall.
Order in the court. Order in the court. It's time for Justice with Sweet James.
Thank you. Sweet James Bergener is my personal injury attorney. 800-881-2021. 800-881-2021. SweetJames.com. And, of course, at Sweet James on Twitter. Is he back from where? I don't know. But he gave me that sweet beard hat for my daughter a couple weeks ago at the Sportsman's Lodge. What's cracking, Sweet James? How are you?
Petros and Money, how are you?
Oh, we're great, and we're happy to have you on. When was the last time you were at a Dodger game, Sweet James?
I was at the Cubs game.
Oh, sweet. You
Yeah.
could come and see us.
The no-hitter one or one of the ones they won?
The one they won.
Oh, good.
They won
Yeah.
two. They won
I
two.
was there.
Yeah, one of those two that
So
they
one of
won
them.
because they won that series, and then they had the no-hitter. Congratulations on that, Sweet James, as you are a good luck charm. Your beard wins so much in court and also on the baseball diamond.
You're a free man. How is it feeling, P? Did
You know,
the
it feels
pressure
good.
off?
It feels well. You know what feels good, Sweet James? I'll tell you this. You got me off two very serious parking violations. I didn't even have to go to getdismissed.com.
You're lucky, too. Just in time for you to travel to Huntington, West Virginia for the Marshall game. You would have been
That's
able
right.
to
I
go
would
had he
not
not been
have
able
been.
to get you off.
I would have been
That's right.
extradited, and God forbid I call a game in the Western Hemisphere.
They'd get you a monitor and a pokey.
Yeah, they sure
Yeah.
can.
They'd
I don't
pull
know.
one in.
I don't think they could bring a
that ISD line
telestrator
in there.
Can't bring the telestrator in there. It'd be a little slow if I was drawing plays.
Just
but,
a monitor.
It does. Since you asked, Sweet James, and Matt will
Yes,
ask
please.
you a little bit about the NFL and maybe Jimmy Superfly. But since you asked, I got to say, it feels good to come to work and not feel the judgmental eyes of my partner who sits there and says, look at this convict. That's what he saw.
Well,
Matt saw a guy in an orange jumpsuit, shackled from head to toe, 25 to the Izzel with nowhere to gizzo. I know. That's what he saw when he looked at me all summer long. Once he heard about my legal issues.
hey, you know what I see
And now I feel free.
You know what I see now, James?
What do you see now, Money? What
I
do you
see a
now?
man. I see a man with a tremendous lawyer who still has guilt in his heart.
You know what I'm like?
He is innocent in the eyes of the law. Money.
I'm like
He is
OJ.
innocent.
If OJ looked back, he's like, man, after I got charged with murder, those were the good years, you know? I golfed in Florida.
Little did I know.
I called up Pedro Guerrero, threatened him a little bit.
Pedro
You know,
Guerrero.
That's where I am. I'm free right now, but who knows what's coming down the D? You know what I'm saying?
I'm there for you. I'm there for
Damn
you.
Yeah, I got a
memorabilia.
great lawyer.
That's
yeah,
right. You're
not
gonna be
gonna
fine.
you're not gonna abandon me like Dershowitz abandoned OJ, right, Sweet
No,
James?
no, man, no.
James, what's the better approach if you are Roger Goodell, if you're his attorney, and Roger says to you, hey, look, we got this settlement on the table. I got to basically say all this investigation I did is a bunch of BS, and Tom has to sit out a game. Is that a win for us, or are you better off having the judge overturn everything he said? Brady plays the first game, but Roger Goodell just says, look, I don't care what he says. I still believe in the investigation and that the guy deflated those balls on purpose. What is a better outcome for Roger Goodell?
Isn't this exciting? His fate now is in the hands of someone he doesn't know or trust. Who knows what this judge is going to come out with?
It's crazy.
Yes. I had a great old mentor, rest in peace, Louis DeWitt, and he said, if you want justice, stay out of the courtroom. If you can control the settlement and control the situation, do it. If you put it in the hands of somebody you don't know what they're going to do, well, then you're going to reap those consequences. So we'll see what happens. Now, the NFL still has a pretty strong hand in this thing.
You think so?
I do. But, I think that the 4-game suspension was a little harsh for Brady. The judge just might do the Solomon thing and just cut it in half. We'll see. We don't know.
I'm sure you've
Whittle it down.
I'm sure you've represented some high-profile people in the
Petros
past.
Papadakis.
Save Petros Papadakis.
Yeah.
Do you believe that judges like old Judge, I don't know, was it Dick Brenner, I think is his name, do they seek attention a little too much? Do they like the spotlight a little too much? Because we know they don't make the kind of scratch that you do in the private practice world. So is this kind of what they look for, cases like these?
You see a little bit of that. The worst of the district attorneys. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a political position. The judges, you see a little flare up here and there, but it's not as bad as the district attorneys. Those guys are just very excited.
Bad scene, huh?
Yeah.
What was our guy's name in Eagle?
Jack McCoy?
Our guy's name in
Yeah.
Eagle, Colorado, that charged Kobe?
Hurlburt.
Mark Hurlburt.
Yeah, Hurlburt.
Yeah, like old
And
Hurley.
who was the Duke
Hurley
lacrosse
was
guy?
ready.
He was
Oh,
crazy.
he's in jail now, man.
Yeah, he is.
That went to the
Yeah.
pokey.
Sweet
You
James
see crazy
Bergener
stuff, those guys.
is our guest. We love Sweet James. Before we let you go, Sweet James, what happened with Snuka? I mean, Tim Cates, we had to explain to Tim Cates that there's a statute of limitation. There's no statute of limitation on murder. We had to explain
There's no statute of limitation. I'm in disbelief here. My Saturday mornings were with my brothers in our underoos, jumping around the living room, watching AWA, Jimmy Superfly,
the only
Iron
awkward
Sheik,
thing
Hogan.
is when you were a kid in your underoos, you still had that big beard jumping around with your brother.
Yeah. Well, and then after wrestling, it was Bob Ross, and we just calmed down and watched Bob Ross paint happy little trees.
How about that?
Every Saturday.
Hell of a landscape. Hell of a landscape. And a beard.
He murdered somebody allegedly?
Bob Ross murdered somebody?
No. Snuka.
Oh.
Jimmy Superfly. The Superfly.
So what happened?
Well, apparently he went on a radio show and recounted an incident back in 1983 completely different than he told the investigators, and it's been reopened. He's been recharged for a murder.
Holy crap!
Daily Dragnet.
Yeah.
What show is that? What show had? We got a great get today. We're going to talk
to Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Holy crap!
Wow. Look, we're really in the loop, huh? So where's your next big trip, Sweet James? Where are you going?
You know, I got to go to Vegas this weekend for some attorney convention.
You sure you don't want to come with me?
Like a bunch of stiffs.
I'm going to Huntington, West Virginia. You want to come?
I'd rather go to West Virginia with you, Pete.
I bet you would.
Where's the attorney convention? Is it at the Nevada Palace or something, or is it like at
South Point?
Is it at South Point?
South Point.
There's going to be thousands of attorneys descending upon the Wynn this weekend, so stay away from the Wynn. It's going to
be
yeah.
William Shakespeare wants them all dead.
That's right. Kill all the attorneys.
Maybe the earth will open up and swallow y'all.
If we're lucky.
We love you, Sweet James. You're the best.
I love
Sweet
you
James
guys.
Bergener, 800-881-2021. Losing in front of your home crowd. You wish the ground would open up and swallow you down.